First, get some unsalted butter and put it in a bowl. Add some salt. Add some freshly squeezed garlic and a little bit more garlic. And then you want to add some garlic. Add some pepper and a little bit of rosemary. Just a bit more. And more because it's awesome. Get some chili flakes on there. Work that batter around to mix everything. If the butter is too hard, just put the bowl in the microwave. Microwave the butter for exactly 3 metric seconds. Not imperial seconds, or this is what you're going to end up with. Oh well, just stir that around for a little bit. And then you just go ahead and add some more. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit too loose or a bit too thick, as long as it spreads nicely. Now you want to get a colorful cutting board and put it on the table. This is to compensate for the automatic white balance that you couldn't figure out how to turn off. Then put your slices of bread out in a stop motion kind of way. Next, dig through your oven plates and find the cleanest one you got. Get a sheet of baking paper and spread it all evenly over there. Remember, the baking paper is the only thing protecting your sandwiches from all the nasty stuff that you should have cleaned off the last 15 times you used the plate. Stop motion your fresh bread onto the sheet. Now start spreading your butter across just a bit too gently. Spread the butter evenly, everywhere. This is important. Put on some ham and make sure to sync up the rest with your copy-free music. If the ham is too big for your bread, just munch along the edges. Apologize to the little guy for not getting as much as the others. Next, you want to get just a little bit of barbecue sauce on there. I'm using honey chipotle because it's awesome, and honestly, I just grabbed one off the shelf at the store and it happened to be good. Spread the barbecue sauce around evenly for tasty evenness, but also because the barbecue sauce will act as a gluey, sticky stuff for maximum stickiness. Next, we got some mushrooms. Cut them as thick or as big or small as you want them. Yes, we're doing this raw. Trust me, it is super delicious. Yeah. Put on some thin-ish slices of tomato. I'm using cherry tomatoes, but you can use whatever you want. Put them evenly. Perfect. No, you can't get any more, little guy. We're cooking proportionately here. Also, I didn't cut enough tomato. Next, go ahead and cheese things up. For the cheese, this is really up to you. In my case, I'm going with Gouda. If you're going to use salted milk, then I recommend adding some other kind of spice or some more herbs to it, simply because of the fact that it's really fucking tasteless. But I also don't recommend using something a bit too musky or musty. What is it, musky or musty? If you use cheese with too much flavor in it, it's going to be kind of overpowering and you're not going to be able to feel the freshness of the tomatoes or the little earthy flavor of the mushrooms. Little guy, proportions. No, you can't say no to him. Here you go, buddy. Ooh, that's a lot of cheese. A lot of people use something called pizza seasoning on their hot sandwiches, which is a blend of oregano, basil, and marjoram, but fuck that. Instead, we're going to get some fresh, lovely frozen chives on there. It sticks perfectly to the cheese and doesn't bounce off. If you spray some water on top of your cheese, then you will receive an extra 6% sticking effectiveness. Yeah, some lovely, lovely frozen chives. It sticks perfectly to the cheese. Put those in the oven at 150 Celsius or 300 special kid units for about 20 to 25 minutes. And what you're left with is this awesome deliciousness. Ah yes, our special little cheesecake. I like cooking the sandwiches on a lower temperature for a long time because of the mushrooms. I don't really enjoy them if their consistency is too raw. It's kind of rubbery. It's like when someone would dare you to eat a rubber in school, and because you're not British, you instead put a condom in your mouth and you chewed it like a madman, and then you realize that everybody was staring at you like you're some sort of freak, and you had to go to hundreds of hours of therapy. So anyway, 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, make sure the mushrooms are cooked through. I usually up the temperature to about 200 Celsius or 400 special kid units, just for a couple of extra minutes for that golden brown color. Remember, everyone has different ovens, and therefore the best way to figure out how yours works is just to make a fuck ton of these until you get them just right. I mean, look at this. You cannot make enough of these. Delicious. Bon appetit? Fuck me, goddamn. Holy shit. If you have any tips for me concerning this recipe, or if you have any ideas for other recipes I should make, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you like this recipe, leave a like. If you're lactose intolerant or have Gutenberg, instead go ahead and dislike the video. Thanks for watching.